One of the two mid-career positions? I'm going to take it.
You have so much confidence.
Mr. Sato, shall we begin?
Yeah, it's a little early, but let's start.
Mr. Sato?
My name is Keiichi Sato. I work in advertising for various companies, and I'm about to start interviews for mid-career hires. Let me check if the chairs are free of dust.
Keiichi?
Oh, Miss Hazuka, good morning.
Already acting like we're colleagues? Cut it out! I never expected you to be the first one here. But sorry, you see. One of the two mid-career positions, I'm going to take it.
You have so much confidence.
Well, at the very least, as the eldest daughter of the Hanazuka family, there's no way I'd lose to you. At the very least, I know more about the world than someone who's only experienced high school.
I see. So that's your reasoning.
You should go ahead and book your next interview slot while you still can.
Looks like everyone is here now. We'll be conducting interviews in pairs.
Huh? What are you talking about? Mr. Sato, shall we begin?
Yeah, it's a little early, but let's start.
Mr. Sato? It seems you were having quite the conversation just now.
Yeah, Miss Hanazuka seems to have misunderstood and thought I was here to be interviewed.
Oh dear. Mr. Sato was appointed as the president of Tokimeki Corps at the end of last month. You mean you didn't even know that before coming to the interview? Well... I only applied as a backup option, so I didn't bother checking. Huh?
Please wait. She has been studying her knowledge overseas until recently. That's why she couldn't catch up on the latest information.
Yes, that's exactly it. But how does Mr. Matsuzaka know about that?
Well, actually, Miss Hanazuka is my partner.
That's right! Mr. Matsuzaka is my destined. This is a problem. Now is not the time to make such claims. What? If it were just the two of you, that would be one thing. But there are candidates about to be interviewed right in front of us. If we were to decide on hiring based on this, it could lead to strange rumors. Please refrain from making careless statements.
My apologies.
I appreciate that he tried to cover for me, but that was kind of lame.
My apologies, Miss Nishioka. I assure you that personal relationships with the interviewers have no bearing on hiring decisions.
Of course. I trust that completely. Thank you for taking the time for this interview. The pleasure is ours. Now then, shall we officially begin the interview?
And so, the interviews began.
All right. I'll start my self-promotion. In my previous job, I worked as the head of sales and managed to increase revenue by 5% compared to my predecessor. I focused on understanding customer demands, identifying key issues, and working together with my team to solve them. And so, why does this atmosphere feel so awkward? Forgive me for saying this, but your self-promotion sounds extremely formulaic and generic. How could you say that? Well, it just that you seem so confident, so I couldn't help but point it out. Excuse me, but is there something only you could accomplish? Or any significant achievement in your previous job? Like I said, I increased sales by 5%. But without knowing the original revenue, it's hard to gauge how impressive that actually is. That's, well...
On the other hand, Miss Nishioka's self-promotion was much clearer.
Really?
Yes, not only did she clearly state the previous year's revenue as a reference, but she also shared her thoughts on Tokimeki Corp's past projects, and explained how she could contribute to them.
Miss Hanazuka, your self-promotion and responses lack sufficient knowledge or opinions about our company's products. You didn't have to put it that way. For the record, I worked at Doki Doki Corp, a major company. Increasing sales by 5% in a large corporation should speak for itself, don't you think? Well, Doki Doki Corp's sales haven't grown much over the past 5 years to begin with. In addition, Tokimeki Corp operates in a completely different industry. That may be true, but...
Miss Hanazuka, why don't you take a moment to reflect and refine your self-promotion using Miss Nishioka's example?
What? My boyfriend is Mr. Matsuzaka, you know? Besides, this isn't the only company for me. I've made my case well enough.
Is that so?
Then let's move on.
In the end, Miss Hanazuka refused to take any of our advice. And then, on the first day of work for the new mid-career hires...
I knew it. Looks like they needed my skills after all. Starting today, I look forward to working with you. We look forward to working with you. Since the number of applicants for the sales department matched the available positions, and with the vice president's recommendation, we decided to hire everyone who applied for the role, at least for now.
Yes.
What? Why are you all looking at me like that?
Well...
What? Are you saying I wouldn't have been hired otherwise?
There's no need to worry. I will personally make sure she becomes a capable employee.
As expected from you, Tokimeki Corp's future CEO candidate.
Future CEO candidate? Ahem.
Oh, by the way, can I tag along to your business meeting right away?
Huh? Already?
Before jumping into practice, you should start with some training first. I don't need that. I came from Doki Doki Corps, and as long as Mr. Matsuzaka is there won't be any issues. Huh?
Mr. Matsuzaka, what do you think? Well, as long as I do what I always do, there shouldn't be any problems. What you always do, huh? Actually, I was just about to assign you a negotiation task.
Oh, then let's get to that meeting right away. Mr. Sato, are you sure this is okay?
Well, if she's that determined, we might as well let her handle it. Miss Nishioka, I apologize for the sudden request, but could you accompany them on their meeting?
Huh? Me? Are you sure? Yes! Without you there? Oh my, you're already trusted to guide two newcomers.
Right? Of course.
Miss Nishioka, try not to get in Matsuzaka's way. And make sure to bring a notepad. Yes. I hope this goes well.
Let's trust Miss Nishioka. A few days later, Matsuzaka and the others finally headed out for their business meeting.
What exactly is going on here?
What? What do you mean?
I reviewed the series of proposals and listened to Tokimeki Corp's advertising plan, but it seems quite far from what we requested.
Oh, is that so? Which part specifically?
We requested a friendly, natural advertisement that wouldn't feel intrusive to anyone. However, there are several elements here that don't quite align with our expectations, especially on page 3.
Ah, that part, you see, is based on a trending technique. Adding that element makes it catchier and more memorable to people.
Even if it's memorable, will that impression be a positive one?
What?
Sometimes advertisements exist solely to be eye-catching, even if they don't serve the brand well. We do not want that kind of image for our company at all.
I see.
To be honest, I had a bad feeling the moment I realized Mr. Sato wasn't coming today.
What was that so?
I remember expressing the same concerns when Mr. Matsuzaka visited previously. How should I put it? Your proposals tend to be a bit self-centered, as if you're trying to prove you can make an impact. He worked really hard on this. Isn't that a bit harsh? This project is something I take great pride in. I cannot make compromises. I believe I made that clear to Mr. Matsuzaka as well.
That's...
I specifically asked that the core concept remain unchanged.
My deepest apologies.
What? Why are you apologizing? Insist your opinion. It's just, this is so different from what I was expecting. May I have a moment? Yes? Would you be willing to review this proposal? This is... This is the proposal that Mr. Sato left me with. He instructed me to present it in case we ran into difficulties. I see. I can present based on this proposal. How would you like me to proceed? Please go ahead. Great work, Miss Nishioka. Thank you for handling the meeting so well. I was so nervous.
I believe you can do it.
I was never trusted or relied on at my previous company. So this really makes me happy. I'll be counting on you from now on. Counting on you from now on? Hold on a second. Why did you only prepare a backup plan for Nishioka? Because even if I had given one to Matsuzaka, he wouldn't have used it. What?
Listen, Hanazuka. I don't know what Matsuzaka has told you personally, but ever since he became sales manager, he's had a tendency to act on his own.
If that was driving sales, it wouldn't be an issue. But as you saw for yourself... What? This isn't what I was told. You said you were talented when respected by everyone.
It's not like I'm not respected. Besides, if I really got serious, I
see. Now I really understand. Just like during the business meeting. You were putting on a show for me.
No, that's not it. Miori.
We are done. I'll prove myself without relying on you. Oh, seriously? So if you actually put in effort, you'll be able to contribute to the company? Of course. Just watch me. I see. I'll be looking forward to it.
Is this really going to be okay? And then 1 week later. This is...
See? I just got a major contract. So this is how you play it. I never expected you to secure a deal with your father's company. You should be grateful. Normally, no one gets a contract with Yaba Yaba Core so easily. I had to work hard to convince my father to agree to this.
This might require some countermeasures.
Yes, I believe so. Why are you all acting so frantic? Actually, Miss Nishioka's previous company was Yaba Yaba Core. And well, we've never heard anything good about them. Are you saying you're unhappy that I got this contract? That's it, isn't it, Keiichi? You're just mad because I dumped you.
That's not the issue here.
What? There's no way my father's company has any problems.
Time passed.
Thank you all for coming here today. I, Yoshiyuki Hanazuka, take full responsibility for recent misconduct and hereby resign as company president.
Wait. What? Dad is resigning?
Mr. Hanazuka.
Keiichi, what did you do? Why is my father resigning? I'll answer that. The truth is, Yaba Yaba Core has had a long history of troubling rumors. Even beyond advertising, many business leaders advised against working with them. We had no intention of getting involved either. But since you secured the contract, we had no choice. You could have just handled the work peacefully. Why did it have to come to this? Since you weren't directly involved after the contract was signed, you might not be aware. But the employees who took over the Yaba Yaba Core account raised numerous concerns. That can't be.
We couldn't just ignore the fact that our employees were being treated unfairly. I can't keep quiet about it. So, we gathered evidence and submitted it to the appropriate authorities.
And, well, you already know the rest. How could you do this? My father poured his heart and soul into building that company. I'm sorry, but after speaking with my former colleagues and learning the full extent of the situation, there was no way we could just turn a blind eye.
I know this might not be something you want to hear, but are you really saying you had no idea about any of this?
Huh?
In reality, after securing the contract, you quickly handed it over to another employee. And you specifically instructed them to be careful not to upset anyone from Yaba Yaba Corp, didn't you?
I'd say this to your father as well. Family, company status, no matter who you are or what position you hold. Acting arrogantly or treating others harshly. is never acceptable under any circumstances. During your interview, I saw shades of your father in your attitude. I hope you take that to heart as you continue your work from now on. My father's shadow?
Miori, look at what you've done. Because you signed that contract with Tokimeki Corp, I was forced to step down.
I'm sorry, Dad. That wasn't my intention.
My company is going down because of your attempt to restore your reputation. How are you going to take responsibility for this?
With all due respect,
What?
stop shifting the blame. You're simply facing the consequences of your own actions. You're speaking as if your daughter is the one at fault. But the responsibility lies entirely with you. Do her a favor and stay out of her life. You're a terrible influence on her.
Keiichi!
Ah,
You did the right thing, Mr. Sato. Don't look so down. I respect you for it.
I hope this was the right choice.
And that's one of the things I like about you.
After that, Hanazuka no longer acted arrogantly. In the end, she changed jobs, hoping for a fresh start. However, due to her father's reputation, people often interpreted her words and actions in a negative light, leading to many unfair situations. On top of that, she had been relying on her father's money and spending recklessly, but with all the scandals, her finances dried up and debt collectors started showing up at her workplace, making things even worse. As for Matsuzaka, he also changed jobs, but things didn't seem to be going well for him either. Meanwhile,
Nishioka said she wants to continue learning from you.
oh, she really is dedicated.
It's not fair that you're only teaching Nishioka. I want to learn more from you too.
Of course. Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe.
I'm definitely sealing this $35 million deal. No question about it.
With all the negotiating Kanako has done, I believe it's the perfect moment for her to take on a significant deal to advance her skills.
Oh, I got this. I'll handle everything Keiichi was doing. Just let me take care of it all.
Wow, Kanako, you're super impressive.
But, honestly, that major deal was something that only I could handle. I'm Keiichi Sato, and I work as an engineer with Anzai Electric Inc. I've got a big negotiation for a deal coming up pretty soon, but...
Hey, Keiichi, you're working on a big negotiation with the folks over at Days Power Corporation, right?
Yeah, this deal is worth $35 million, which is huge. So I've got to stay focused and navigate the negotiations carefully.
So, I was thinking maybe you could pass that negotiation to me and I can take care of it. What do you think?
Pass it to you?
Yeah, I'm totally confident I can seal the $35 million deal. No doubt about it.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but this is a pretty important deal. So I can't just pass the negotiations off to you.
Isn't there a way we can work this out?
Oh, Mr. Anzai.
Kanako has gained a lot of good experience in negotiating. I think it's the perfect moment to let her take on this opportunity.
If that's how you strongly feel, sir. But in exchange, may I take on some other deals that add up to the same value to balance this one out?
Absolutely. Don't worry, I'll ensure your sales stay strong through this, and I'll be here to help if anything goes sideways.
Thank you, sir. Okay, well, I'll leave it in your hands, Kanako.
I need to start prepping for the negotiation right away.
Hey, Kanako, I just heard the news. You're taking over that massive deal Keiichi was supposed to handle, huh?
That's right. Oh, I got this. I'll handle everything Keiichi was doing. Just let me take care of it all.
Wow, Kanako, you're super impressive.
You know it.
But, honestly, that major deal was something that only I could handle.
I'm sure you'll take care of it just fine. If it's handed over to you properly, don't you think so?
Yeah, I totally agree. We're all on the same team anyway.
Exactly. Oh, Toru, I'll count on you to be there for me on the day we make that major deal happen, okay?
Of course, supporting you is my job. If I do this right, I'll get even more of a respect. And who knows, the CEO might be impressed too.
Wow, I think they totally missed why I was in charge of negotiating that massive deal. They probably don't even know what I'm certified in. Maybe I should think about switching companies. I came to the conclusion that there wasn't much room for me to grow here, so I decided to leave Anzai Electric Inc. Hey Nagisa, it's Keiichi here. I've actually made up my mind to leave my job. Can you fill me in on that company you talked about? I'm really interested now. A few days later.
We're really grateful you took the time to meet with us today for this discussion.
We really appreciate it.
Likewise. But, by the way, wasn't Keiichi the one we were supposed to talk to about this deal? What happened to him?
Since Keiichi is no longer in the role, we'll be taking charge. Oh, no worries. We've got this covered and we'll take care of everything just right.
Oh, is that right? But I'm afraid we can't move forward with this project unless Keiichi's the one handling the entire deal.
Huh? Wait, why not?
Yeah, what's the problem?
Keiichi has an important certification that's a must-have for this project. Are you two familiar with the First Class Electric Works Specialist certification?
No, I've never heard of it.
What's that?
I see. So you two weren't even aware he had that certification.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't included in the information he gave me during the handover.
Did Mr. Anzai know about it?
Who knows?
The Electric Works Specialist certification is a must-have across the country for anyone involved in electrical systems, whether it's designing, building, or inspecting. The voltage you can work with depends on your certification level. Keiichi has the top-level First-Class Electric Works Specialist certification, which means he can work on any electrical installation. And this made him a key player in our project, to build the biomass power plant for this important deal.
Hold up. Keiichi actually had a special certification like that? I had no idea.
Then how about we send over a temp who's got the same credentials to work on this project?
Yeah, you're totally right. Toru, can you call my dad right now?
Sure.
Ayumi, could you give us a moment?
Of course, but just so you know, passing the exam for the First-Class Electric Works Specialist is really challenging. Finding someone to fill Keiichi's shoes won't be a walk in the park.
Hello, is that you, Mr. Anzai? It's Toru here. We're in the middle of negotiating that important deal, but the client insists they can't continue without an engineer who holds the First-Class Electric Works Specialist certification. Can you send someone with that certification over here right away?
First Class Electric Works Specialist certification, huh? Actually, Keiichi was the only person in our company who had that certification.
Say what? Are you serious? Why didn't you share that important stuff with us? Can you send Keiichi over to the meeting right away?
About that. Keiichi has handed in his resignation already, and he won't be returning to our company.
Wait, what? How could you just let someone so important walk away like that?
His mind is made up. I was really hoping you and Kaneko could still seal the deal with our client. We'll tackle the certification issue later on.
Got it, sir. I'm back.
So, what did Dad say?
Were you able to get someone like Keiichi, a certified engineer, to join us for this negotiation?
Keiichi was the only one who had that certification in our company. And since he's no longer with us, we don't have anyone to assist us in this negotiation meeting now.
You can't be serious.
In that case, I'm really sorry, but we can't continue with a biomass power plant deal with your company, Anzai Electric Incorporated. If your company doesn't have other certified engineers like Keiichi, we can't really go ahead with this whole agreement.
You've got to be kidding me.
I see where you're coming from, Ayumi.
At the end of the day, the agreement didn't go through, leading to a huge setback for Anzai Electric Inc. And then...
Hello? Is this Keiichi I'm talking to?
Hey, Ayumi, it's been a while.
I found out you're no longer with Anzai Electric Incorporated. I must say that really caught me off guard.
Yeah, I'm really sorry for the sudden change in the person handling your account while we're in the middle of negotiating the deal.
Well, I was told that Anzai Electric Incorporated doesn't have anyone else with your credentials, which is why we had to drop the whole deal. But since we were working on that biomass power plant project, I'd love to keep things moving with you if you're interested. What do you say?
Really? Actually, I recently became part of Tokimeki Energy Corps. If that's alright with you, I'd be really interested in setting up a meeting through my new job. A few days later.
We really appreciate you squeezing us into your schedule today.
I can't express how much it means to me that you're up for working together even though I moved to a different company.
We really appreciate how detailed and reliable your work is. We definitely want to keep working together, no matter what happens.
Wow, that truly means a lot. Thank you.
All right, let's get down to business with the discussions.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
After we got through the discussion, Keiichi, it's great to have you on the team. I honestly didn't expect you to close a huge $35 million deal so soon after starting here. Nagisa and I were classmates back in college, and she's been asking me to hop on board with this company for a while.
As soon as I found out Keiichi was quitting his old job, I jumped into recruiter mode to get him on board here.
I'm so grateful for the warm welcome in the interview and the opportunity to be a part of this team.
Before Keiichi was part of the team, we only had engineers with second and third class electric works specialist certifications. Now that he's here, we can dive into way more challenging projects, right?
Absolutely. We're counting on that for sure. We're set to take on new clients with requests for high voltage projects, and we're aiming to grow our operations. I have high hopes for you, Keiichi. Thank you. I promise to give my absolute best to this company. From that point on, we dove into the after deal, cranking out projects and nailing down new contracts one after the other. Meanwhile, over at Anzai Electric Inc.,
With Keiichi not around, there's no one to manage the electrical engineers anymore. Clients are pulling out of their deals with us. What are we gonna do now?
How did we end up in a situation where Keiichi felt he had to quit? Sure, a lot of people didn't know he was certified, but we really should have managed this better.
I still can't believe that losing just one person could throw our whole company into chaos. And Dad, you had faith in me to take care of that $35 million contract, didn't you? You thought I could fill Keiichi's shoes.
Well, yes, I did, but...
Toru, can't you do something about this?
How about I just become an electric works specialist myself? I did some digging, and there's a certification test scheduled for this month.
That's really great. But I have my doubts about you getting the certification on your first try, since it seems pretty complicated.
Oh, please, if Keiichi could nail the exam and get his certification, I'll be just fine. It's no biggie.
and with that, the three of them kicked off their mission to get their company back on its feet. A few weeks later. I'm super relieved we got through the maintenance inspection for this company without a hitch.
Things have been flowing so much better since you became part of the team, Keiichi.
There you are, Keiichi.
Oh, Mr. Anzai, Kaneko, and Toru. What's got the three of you together here?
I didn't expect that losing you would make such a big impact on our business. If you're open to it, would you consider coming back to Anzai Electric Inc.?
To your company?
I gave the electric work specialist exam a shot after you left, thinking I'd nail it, but I totally failed. I really didn't expect it to be that challenging. I'm really sorry for not taking it seriously enough.
You know, it's pretty unusual to be asked to come back to a job after you've quit. My dad's offering you your job back. Why not go for it?
What makes you think to say it like that?
I'm not interested in going back to Anzai Electric Inc.
Hold up. Seriously? After I said all that to you? Why not?
So, does this suggest that your job right now is a better fit for you?
Honestly, it feels like there's a mountain of work at Anzai Electric Inc. that your team is struggling with. I'm guessing some clients have already dropped hints about wanting to cut ties with your company, right?
Yes, that's right.
And a lot of those past clients of yours have reached out to Tokimeki Energy Corporation through me. We've taken on the jobs that Anzai Electric Inc. couldn't deal with anymore.
I beg your pardon?
That's awful! You're snatching our clients.
Exactly.
Just to be clear, we didn't go after those clients at all. They came to us because they value what Keiichi brings to the table and wanted to find new business partners. And while Keiichi is on another level, we also have several engineers who hold second and third class electric works specialist certifications so we can handle a lot of projects.
I really want to be a part of a company that appreciates what I bring to the table. Nagisa recognized my skills and invited me to be a part of this team. She emphasized how much they needed my expertise, and that really meant a lot to me.
I remember all the effort you put in to earn that certification since we were in college.
So you were watching all along, even back in those days, huh?
I was there for you before, and I still am now. I've always had your back, you know?
Yeah, I can tell you've always had my back. Thanks, Nagisa.
You're welcome.
Mr. Anzai, I've always thought that my certification didn't get the recognition it deserves at your company.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's not every day you come across someone as talented, hardworking, and dependable as Keiichi. Your company really made a mistake here. And just so you know, we're not letting him go. Sorry, but you're out of luck.
Are you serious?
I can't wrap my head around the fact that he's the one turning us down like this.
After that, Anzai Electric Inc. lost its remaining clients and ended up going under.
If only I had recognized Keiichi's true worth sooner.
So, wait, I wasn't even close to being on Keiichi's level?
Well, there goes my chance to impress Kanako and get closer to being the CEO.
In the meantime, Nagisa and I teamed up to tackle several projects and close some deals. I appreciate you recognizing my talents and allowing me this chance, Nagisa.
You know, I see more than just your job talents, Keiichi.
Wait, does that mean...
What if you started thinking of me as more than just your coworker? Like, maybe as a woman?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
I'm sorry, but I've decided the beef doesn't meet our quality standards.
You're offering this Wagyu to us?
My name is Keiichi Sato. I run a Wagyu cattle farm that has been in my family since my grandfather's time. Today is the day of an important business meeting with a restaurant I've worked with for years.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tsuku, the new head chef.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sato.
I heard you won the Wagyu competition again this year.
Yes, thanks to everyone at the farm working hard. If you'd like, I brought some of the award-winning Wagyu for you to try.
Oh, thank you.
So, shall we move forward with the Wagyu contract? Can we proceed with the renewal under the same conditions as before?
No, I'd like to terminate the contract.
What? You're terminating the contract?
Yes.
Could you tell me why?
I'm sorry, but I've decided the beef doesn't meet our quality standards.
Quality?
I don't know what the previous owner or head chef thought, but this is my decision as the head chef now.
I see. This is one of the world's top restaurants. If the head chef says so, he must be right. Understood.
Well then, if you'll excuse me, I have prep work to do.
But you will pay what you owe.
Tsuku, what the heck is going on?
What's wrong, Mr. Tanaka?
I heard you didn't renew the Wagyu contract.
Oh, that?
Yes, our restaurant specializes in seafood.
I decided that spending 50 million yen on Wagyu was just too much.
Decided? Who told you you could make that call? Did you even check the contract details?
Contract details?
If you terminate the contract, you'll have to pay the full contract fee plus a 3% penalty.
What?
The previous Wagyu owner raved about Sato's Wagyu. He considered it the perfect accent for our sushi.
So that's why they had a long-term contract.
Now we're losing our Wagyu and have to pay a penalty. Tsuku, do you have any idea what you've done?
I'll get a lawyer involved and see if we can avoid the payment.
Good afternoon.
Welcome. You seem a little tired.
No, it's just been a long day at work. This restaurant holds a lot of memories with my grandfather. I wanted to take some time here today to think about what's next.
I see. Please, take your time and enjoy your stay.
But the atmosphere feels a little different now. It used to be more lively. Though, my childhood memories might not be that relatable.
No, you're absolutely right. After my grandfather and father passed, I took over the business. But things haven't been going well, and many of our staff have left.
I see.
Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be telling a customer all this.
No, it's fine. Actually, how about serving my Wagyu here? Here, please try it.
You're offering this Wagyu to us? But there's no way we can afford something this high-end right now.
No, at this price.
Wait, are you sure about this price?
Don't worry, the payment won't be coming from Tokimeki Ryotei, but I'll still get paid. Besides, there's no rule that says premium ingredients can only be served in high-end restaurants. What really matters is whether the chef treats the ingredients with care and respect. Go ahead, try it. You too, young lady.
Thanks.
What is this meat? It doesn't just melt in your mouth. It's like the fat releases more sweetness the more you chew.
This is amazing. It's like the more I eat, the more exciting it gets.
And that's how Tokimeki Ryotei started serving my Wagyu.
So, were you able to avoid the cancellation fee?
No, I checked with the legal department and it looks like we still have to pay it.
Damn it. Tsuku, this whole mess is your fault to begin with.
This is Yamashita, the owner of Doki Doki Restaurant. He owns several other restaurants as well, and has quite the reputation as a skilled businessman.
Mr. Yamashita!
Why did you terminate the contract without consulting anyone first?
Oh, well, as head chef, I decided we didn't need that Wagyu.
You should have asked first.
Yes, sir. But please, trust me as the new head chef. For customers who come specifically for Wagyu sushi, I'll make sure they're satisfied with imported beef instead. By switching from Wagyu to imported beef, we'll cut costs. And I see other areas where we can make cuts as well. If we keep reducing costs, we should be able to recover more than enough to cover the cancellation fee.
You really think it'll be that easy?
I'll make sure it is.
After Doki Doki Restaurant removed Wagyu sushi from its menu, sometime later.
Oh, it looks like the Wagyu sushi isn't on the menu.
I'm sorry, we've taken it off from the menu.
What? You removed the Wagyu sushi?
Yes, due to certain circumstances, we've stopped serving Wagyu.
I practically came here just for that Wagyu sushi. It seems this restaurant doesn't quite understand what its customers want.
I sincerely apologize for not meeting your expectations. However, we do have sushi made with high-quality imported beef. Would you like to try it?
Imported beef, huh? Believe it or not, I have quite the discerning palate.
Oh.
That Wagyu sushi is what set this restaurant apart, elevating its reputation. It was proof of your dedication to excellence in every detail.
You're not the only one who cares about the details. Forgive me. Many of our customers have found the imported beef to be just as satisfying, if not more. Please, why don't you give it a try?
If you insist, I'll give it a taste.
So, what do you think?
It's not bad, but that Wagyu was on an entirely different level.
I see.
Could you tell me where I can still get that Wagyu?
Yes. I believe it's now being served at Tokimeki Ryotei.
What? Madam Zaizen asked where that Wagyu is being served?
Yes.
It's true that we have customers who specifically come for our Wagyu sushi. But we can't afford to lose any more of our regulars to another restaurant. We have to make sure they're satisfied with the imported beef. I'm counting on you, Tsuku.
Understood.
A few days later.
Welcome!
I heard this Ryotei serves Wagyu.
Yes, thank you for coming. Here's our Wagyu course menu.
Oh my! You even have Wagyu steak and sukiyaki.
Yes, it's a full course designed to let you fully enjoy the wonders of Wagyu.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I'll have it. This Wagyu is absolutely divine. To be able to enjoy such premium cuts like this is truly exceptional.
Oh, thank you very much. Actually, the Wagyu farmer himself is here today.
Oh my, I've been wanting to meet him.
I'm Keiichi Sato. I came by to deliver the Wagyu today.
He always stays for a meal whenever he makes a delivery.
Well, the food here is just too good to resist.
Keiichi always eats a ton.
Is that so? So the Wagyu sushi from Doki Doki Restaurant was yours?
Yes, I provided them with only the finest cuts.
That Wagyu sushi was truly spectacular.
Thank you very much. But we can't serve that Wagyu sushi anymore. It's a shame. We had a long-standing relationship with Doki Doki Restaurant.
That's true. But thanks to that, now I can enjoy the finest cuts of Wagyu in an entirely new way too. For a Wagyu lover like me, that's a wonderful thing.
Thank you.
You've been loyal to them for years, so you probably prioritized giving them the best cuts.
Yes.
But maybe you should have started supplying your Wagyu to a place that truly respects the ingredients. Somewhere like Tokimeki Ryote.
Yeah, lately I've been thinking the same thing. Nagisa, thank you for bringing out the true essence of Wagyu.
No, I'm the one who should be grateful. Thanks to your Wagyu, we've had more customers, and I was able to hire more staff. I'm truly grateful, Keiichi.
No, I didn't do anything.
Mama and Keiichi are really close.
Oh, is that so?
Hey, what are you saying?
Looks like you're having a good time. That's what matters. Nagisa, if you want this restaurant to thrive even more, you and your chefs will need to keep honing your skills. I'll arrange for you to train at a restaurant I trust.
Really? Thank you so much.
I'll make sure to bring more of my acquaintances here.
That's great news, Nagisa.
Mama, that's amazing.
And just like that, Tokimeki Ryote kept growing in popularity. 3 years later.
And with that, next month we'll be opening a new Ryote right next door.
A new Ryote right next to us?
That's right. They started in a small town, but their food is truly exceptional. I've been there many times myself.
What kind of Ryote is it?
It's Tokimeki Ryote.
Tokimeki Ryote? But they only serve premium Wagyu. They're not supposed to be on our level.
No, ever since they started serving Wagyu, their business has skyrocketed. They've become a restaurant that rivals ours.
What?
Tokimeki Ryote cares about food even more than Doki Doki Restaurant does. They're a restaurant that's truly dedicated to their craft. And I believe restaurants like that deserve a chance.
But I care about food just as much.
Tsuku, ever since we got rid of the Wagyu sushi, we've lost some regular customers.
That's...
I want to bring back the customers who left for Wagyu, Tokimeki Ryote and Doki Doki Restaurant. I hope we can challenge and inspire each other.
Well, I guess that's fine. They specialize in meat dishes, and we specialize in seafood, so it's not like we're in direct competition.
And so, Tokimeki Ryote opened right next door to Doki Doki Restaurant.
Welcome.
It looks like they're off to a great start. 3 months later.
This is bad.
What's wrong, Mr. Tanaka?
Ever since Tokimeki Ryote opened next door, we've clearly been losing customers. This month's sales have dropped a lot again.
I've noticed a shift in our customers, too. But Tokimeki Ryote specializes in meat dishes. Meat and seafood shouldn't be competing for the same market.
Yeah, but the thing is, Tokimeki Ryote is also putting a lot of effort into their seafood.
Seafood, too?
Yeah, even among our regular customers. Tokimeki Ryote's seafood is getting amazing reviews.
What?
That night, after closing.
What the hell is going on?
Tsuku-san, what's the matter?
I heard you're serving seafood now, too?
Yes, that's right.
You're deliberately copying our concept, aren't you?
Deliberately? That's not...
Calm down, Tsuku-san. Tokimeki Ryote's focus has always been Wagyu.
Then why are our customers leaving?
It's the customers who decide where they want to eat. We simply put just as much care and detail into our seafood as we do our Wagyu, and that effort is resonating with them.
Care and detail?
Exactly. The same dedication Doki Doki Restaurant used to have. That's all Tokimeki Ryote is doing.
You can't be serious.
Keiichi is absolutely right.
Yamashita-san.
Tsuku, ever since you became the head chef, you've been cutting costs everywhere. Not just Wagyu, other ingredients too.
I did it for the restaurant.
Sure, it increased profits, but you also stripped away what made Doki Doki Restaurant special. Its passion for great food.
Passion for food? Then we'll fix it. We'll switch back to Wagyu and all the other ingredients too.
Do you even know how much it would cost to cancel the imported beef contract?
Huh?
There's no way we can afford to pay such a massive cancellation fee. Switching back to Wagyu now is impossible.
That can't be. What do we do?
I'm sorry, but I'm replacing you as head chef.
What?
Good food relies on quality ingredients, sure. But more than anything, it's the passion of the chef that brings out the best in them. And right now, you just don't have that passion.
The only premium ingredient we use here is Wagyu. Everything else is cheaper and lower in quality compared to Doki Doki Restaurant.
Even though our other ingredients aren't top tier, we still managed to surpass Doki Doki Restaurant in sales and customers. That's because we put thought into how to best serve our customers and use our ingredients. It's the result of our constant dedication.
It's all thanks to everyone here at the restaurant. But most of all, thanks to you, Keiji, for raising your Wagyu with such care.
This is what a real chef looks like, Tsuku.
I understand.
After that, Tsuku left Doki Doki Restaurant and joined another Ryote, but he had to start over as a kitchen assistant. As a former head chef, he struggled to get along with his new colleagues and superiors, and eventually his health suffered.
Damn it. Why won't they listen to me? I used to be a head chef.
As for me and Nagisa, we look forward to continuing our partnership with you.
Likewise. And also, would you mind signing this as well?
Of course.
Huh? Why are you both blushing?
Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe.
I'm sorry, but the next meeting is approaching. So, if you'll excuse me, I have to go now.
I apologize for keeping you waiting this long. We were analyzing and reviewing the data and research results from various angles regarding this loan.
As of today, the contract period has expired, so the $4 million loan is canceled.
What?
My name is Keiji Sato, and I'm the head of Tokimeki Works. Today, I came to negotiate the renewal of a contract with Dokito Electronics, but here is the material for this meeting. Thank you. I'll take a look.
Before we proceed, we'd like to review it on our side. Could you wait a moment?
Sure. Later.
Thank you for waiting.
Looks like we kept you waiting for a bit. We finalized our stance, so let's start the negotiation. I'm terribly sorry, but the next meeting is approaching. So if you'll excuse me, I have to go now.
I apologize for keeping you waiting this long. We've been analyzing and reviewing the data and research results from various angles regarding this loan.
I appreciate all the effort you've invested, but I really can't spare any time at the moment. Excuse me. Well, if you're short on time, I suppose there's no helping it.
Let's discuss this in the next meeting. At that time, we'll make sure to prepare and submit a detailed report on our stance.
No. As of today, the contract period has expired, so the $4 million loan is canceled.
What?
Wait a moment. Why are we suddenly talking about ending the contract?
That's right. We were planning to finalize the production of our new smartphone and the related loan in this meeting. If we lose the $4 million loan, it will be a huge problem for our company.
I understand your circumstances, but I'm here for business as well, so I must insist on keeping to the agreed schedule. Yes? Hello? Miss Sakamoto, how are you doing?
Sakamoto? Could that be the representative from Tokide Bank? The one handling our loan?
I'm sorry, but the contract with Dokito Electronics has been terminated. So please cancel the loan for this project. Do you want to speak with Mr. Kuwata? He's here. Let me pass the phone.
Yes, this is Kuwata speaking.
I've just spoken with Mr. Sato, and we'll be canceling the loan for this project. This product development was only possible because Tokimeki Works was involved in the production. So without the contract, we cannot proceed with the loan. We hope we can work together again in the future.
What? This loan was critical for our company. What are we supposed to do now?
Hey, Mr. Sato, don't you think you're being a bit too harsh? Harsh? What do you mean by that? Our contract isn't something where every second counts, is it? And yet, you're canceling it just because we couldn't have one meeting? That's way too harsh.
Yes, exactly. Even if we couldn't finalize the contract today, we could always reschedule the meeting.
When we set the schedule for this meeting, we agreed that today's discussion would determine whether the contract would be renewed, didn't we? Mr. Kuwata, when you negotiated with me before, you were very strict about time. In fact, you once nearly terminated our contract because you set such a rigid time frame for our meeting. Well, it turned out that the clock was incorrect, so the contract remained in effect.
I guess something like that did happen.
I only responded the same way you did, Mr. Kuwata, so I don't think I'm being too strict about time. Now then, if you'll excuse me. A few days later, at Dokito Electronics, we've been dropped by Mr. Sato's company, and now we don't have a supplier for semiconductors. We've gotta do something about this.
There's plenty of companies that manufacture semiconductors. If the contract with our previous supplier has ended, we just need to find a new one. Reach out to every semiconductor manufacturer you can, and find a supplier to replace Tokimeki Works.
Got it. However,
no matter where we try, no factory is willing to do business with us. What's going on here?
the entire sales department is working on securing new suppliers, but...
Mr. Kuwata, Mr. Shindo, have you two noticed anything?
Notice what?
The semiconductors that Mr. Sato Tokimeki Works was producing and planned to deliver to our company are among the highest quality in the industry.
Well, that may be true, but...
Both you, Mr. Kuwata, and Mr. Shindo are trying to demand the same quality from the new suppliers. I've visited a few places myself, and they all said it'd be impossible to match Tokimeki Works' quality and turned us down.
The places I visited said the same thing. I never imagined that factory had such advanced technology.
The problem isn't just that we can't find a replacement for Tokimeki Works.
Miss Kokubunji, what brings you here?
I heard the sales department isn't doing well. The news about ending the contract with Mr. Sato's Tokimeki Works has already reached our other business partners. They're assuming this will impact future smartphone development, and we're receiving contract termination notices one after another.
Excuse me?
At this point, half of our business partners have already contacted us, and we're begging them to continue their contracts.
Half of them? If we lose that many contracts, our product development will completely stall.
I heard you had properly scheduled negotiations with Tokimeki Works, but because of a mistake on your end, the meeting didn't happen.
Well, we were reviewing whether the product was worth investing in and developing, based on the data and research results.
Relying on data is fine, but losing your business partners? Because of it defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Make sure you work harder to keep our business partners from leaving.
Understood.
I'm terribly sorry. Several hours later, Mr. Sato.
Could we have a moment to speak with you?
Huh? Mr. Kuwata? Mr. Shindo? We also have our own schedule, so it's important to have an appointment if you want to visit. Please, we're begging you. We'd like to discuss the contract termination and the matter of the loan.
If it's about the loan with Tokimeki Works, that was finalized just a short while ago.
Miss Sakamoto? What do you mean by that?
Nice to meet you. I'm Noa Kanamori from the sales team at Days Electronics. We've just signed a contract with Tokimeki Works to develop a new smartphone using their latest semiconductors.
Smartphone development?
Don't tell me that means...
The product that was originally planned to be developed with Dokito Electronics has now been entrusted to Days Electronics instead. Since this product development was a condition for the loan, Ms. Sakamoto decided to provide the funding to Days Electronics.
Wait a minute. That contract and the product development were originally supposed to proceed with us.
But wasn't the contract terminated?
Yes, that's true, but...
If we had acted just a little sooner, we might have been able to talk before the contract with Days Electronics was signed. I don't think so. The fact remains that the contract with Dokito Electronics has already been terminated. No matter how hard you try to convince me, I wasn't interested in continuing with your company. We can't work with a partner who prioritizes data analysis over maintaining relationships with their business partners and clients. No way.
Tokide Bank has finalized its lending partner, and from now on, we will be relying on Mr. Sato and Miss Kanamori. It's truly a shame that you two ended your contract with such an excellent manufacturer.
Mr. Kuwata and Mr. Shindo left, visibly frustrated. However, 6 months later, Dokito Electronics released its new product at the same time as Days Electronics. But
why is there such a huge gap in sales? The performance shouldn't be that much worse.
Mr. Kuwata, now's the time to use the data analysis and market research you always value.
You're right. Let's analyze the sales data and gather consumer feedback.
Excuse me, but if I must say, the smartphone developed by Days Electronics has a cutting-edge camera feature. It can capture immersive, vivid, and three-dimensional photos and videos. On top of that, thanks to the miniaturized semiconductors, they've managed to make the smartphone smaller in size. On the other hand, our new product doesn't have any groundbreaking features. Honestly, I think it's tough to beat Days Electronics.
Oshima, whose side are you on? Dokito Electronics or Days Electronics?
Of course I'm on Dokito Electronics' side. But this time I think we have to admit defeat.
That's unacceptable. Shindo.
Yes?
We're heading to the trade show at the electronics retail store to pitch our product directly.
Okay. The new model developed with Days Electronics seems to be selling really well.
It's all thanks to the amazing semiconductors from your company, Mr. Sato. Thanks to that, we finally achieved our long-standing goal of developing a smartphone with advanced camera capabilities.
No way. It's thanks to you, Miss Kanamori. You recognized how valuable our semiconductors are and decided to join forces with us.
Well, let's just say it was a win-win for both of us.
Exactly.
Mr. Sato, it looks like sales are going well for you.
Ah, hi there. Are you here to check out the scene, Mr. Kuwata? Mr. Shindo?
Yes, we're here to promote our new product and conduct some market research.
At the end of the day, you're getting the freshest data right from the sales floor. Data, huh? I don't think data alone tells the whole story, though. What do you mean by that?
Mr. Kuwata, Mr. Shindo, you're not here hoping to get inspiration from Mr. Sato's technology or, dare I say, thinking about renegotiating a contract with him? Are you?
What? No, of course not.
Our production has been running at full capacity ever since this new product became a big hit. If you're thinking about renegotiating a contract, I'm sorry, but we currently don't have the bandwidth for any additional production.
If you truly understood the significance of Mr. Sato's semiconductor technology, without being misled by just the data and research, you wouldn't have ended the contract so carelessly, right? And there's no way we'd allow a rival company to use the same semiconductors. So please give up on the idea of bringing Mr. Sato on board.
We're not here to renegotiate with Mr. Sato. We've already found a new supplier to deliver semiconductors. And today, we're just here to gather information to beat other brands.
Oshima, what's the matter?
Mr. Kuwata, we've got a serious issue. The products using Doyomeki's semiconductors, which Mr. Shindo secured the contract for, are showing multiple defects.
What did you say?
This defect turned out to be a latent issue that couldn't have been detected before shipping. And now product recalls are pouring in. Since the new model is being recalled all around, we can't really hope for any additional sales from it.
No way.
I can't believe Doyomeki's semiconductors would have such a critical flaw.
Just so you know, Miss Kokobunji from the exec team is visiting the sales department, so please return as soon as you can. Doyomeki, I suspected as much.
Miss Kanamori, did you have a hunch about this?
Actually, there was a discussion in our company about whether we should use Doyomeki semiconductors. It's more like the instinct of a salesperson, or maybe the insight from the folks on the factory floor. While inspecting the semiconductor, the workers expressed that they thought using it could pose some risks.
Are you saying you foresaw that using Doyomeki semiconductors could lead to this outcome?
We didn't expect the issue to escalate to this scale, but we were cautious and didn't fully trust it from the start.
When we reviewed the data and the materials provided during the semiconductor contract negotiations, there didn't seem to be any issues. I don't get it.
With all the new models being recalled, what are we supposed to do now?
Do you think that's even possible?
Miss Sakamoto.
I stopped by because I wanted to see how the sales of the products we're financed were going. And as I expected, trusting Mr. Sato and Miss Kanamori was the right decision.
Miss Sakamoto, please consider financing our company as well.
From what I've heard, it sounds like Dokito Electronics will need to handle a massive recall of products from here on out, correct? Additionally, you'll need to compensate the consumers who purchase those products. A company in such a position doesn't have much future potential. So, as a bank, we can't provide financing.
What?
Data and research have their limits sometimes. It's the seasoned factory workers and their instincts that truly understand what's happening. If you had listened to the opinions of your factory workers, perhaps this could have been avoided.
Oh, how did it come to this? Afterward, Dokito Electronics, which had used Doyomeki semiconductors and products beyond the latest smartphone, suffered a major blow to its business and ended up going bankrupt.
If only we hadn't ended the contract with Mr. Sato back then.
We shouldn't have relied solely on the data. Meanwhile, I'm discussing plans with Miss Kanamori to develop new products together.
Mr. Sato, I brought a few proposals. Can you take a look at them?
These all look like exciting products.
Right? You know, I'm having so much fun working with you, Mr. Sato.
Same here. Thanks for watching till the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.